We're going to give some supreme beings some time to get in here. You see, when you come in here, the only thing I ask you to do is heart to love. We operate from the heart. Green hearts in the comments, so I understand and I understand that you comprehend and we're on the same page. That's how we operate. That's how we get down. We're going to give some supreme beings some time to get in here. Today is Friday, so they say. Oh, and by the way, today is 111. Today is 111. I'm going to say that again for the ones in the back. I see you. Today is 111. Now, before I get into the semantics, first, we got to give ourselves a round of applause. We got to do that. We have to do that. Now, let's see. All right. So I deal with energy, frequency, and vibration. That's how I get down. I keep telling you, it's war. You see, the war never stopped. The war just changed forms. I'm going to say that again for the ones in the back. You know, I'm going to say that again. The war never stopped. The war just changed forms. You see, they couldn't outdo us physically. They couldn't outdo us physically. So they lied and they said they come in peace. And then guess what they did? They did the double cross. They did the double cross. You see, you better get ready. I keep telling you, it's going to be the natural against the unnatural. It's going to be the organic against the inorganic. Oh, you thought it was just in the movies? Just like it's more than one sun. Just like the moon that we see isn't real. Just like this reality is an illusion. You gotta figure that out though. You see what I'm saying? You gotta figure that part out because you agreed to come here. So, get your popcorn. I told you. You see this? Who you think them robots for? Huh? You think they here to help you? Is that what you think? Or do you know that we're activating? And you know it's war. Huh? Hold on. I got one. Hold on. Yeah, the power of red. Yeah, reflection. Hold on you. You're done. You're done. Hold on. Let me block her. She's blocked. Yep, let's get you out of here. Let's get all the bots out of here. In fact, we're going to wait a moment. We'll wait. Because see, for all yous who say, oh, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all are just yapping. Y'all are crazy. Y'all don't get it. Y'all just talking out your ass. You got it twisted. You see, it's not just about you. It's about the land too, if you didn't know. You see, that's the thing. This is our land. So you know what the agreement was, right? The agreement was You share, share your land. And, we'll be of service. That's why you got money. Those are debt notes. You know that? Those are debt notes. You're paying things with money, and it's a debt. So you're paying off things with a debt. You see, we got the land. We had the gold. You hear me? They had nothing. They came with the paper system. And we fell for it. We fell for it. And that's okay too. See, that's the way the game goes. We fell like we did and like we always do. We keep falling for the trap. You hear me? See, if we wasn't falling for the trap, I'm going to tell you how we're falling for the trap. If we wasn't falling for the trap, motherfuckers wouldn't be working. You wouldn't have a 9 to 5 if you didn't fall for the trap. If you didn't fall for the trap, you would come here and you'd be. If you didn't fall for the trap. See, I can talk this shit because I know who I am. I am a god. Well, goddess, if you want to get technical, okay? Because I'm feminine. That's my major, my priority first. Okay? However, I'm a god. So I ain't just talking this shit. I lead by example. I don't have a 9 to 5. I don't clock in and I don't clock out. I don't punch in and I don't punch out. I don't take orders from nobody. So you want to know what I do? I be and I create. That's what I do, because that's what I came here to do. And it may ruffle a little feathers. I get it. And I'm not knocking you who do this. However, it's going to come a time where you're going to have to pick a side and you're going to have to step in your motherfucking power. All they do is use us. They use our creativity. They use our energy. They use our resources. They use our land. Use, take. And I get it. You got bills to pay. Guess what? Your bills are already paid. I'm going to say that again for the ones in the back. You got bills to pay. I get it. I'm going to say it again. Your bills are already paid. You got to claim your nationalism. You got to access your trust. You got to cut your straw man off. See, I'm talking that talk. You better go look for them patents, them land patents that are in your motherfucking name. Thank you for the galaxy. I see you. See, I'm not just talking just to be motherfucking talking. I'm not just talking because this is what I have. A mouth. Oh, and by the way, your teeth, these are crystals. Your teeth are crystals. Power in the tongue. You thought, see, you didn't know that. You thought these were just bones. I'm going to say that again for the ones in the back. These are crystals. So when I talk, it's power in that. You wouldn't know that. You just think they teeth, right? I get it. I've been there where you've been at. I'm not knocking you. I had a 9 to 5. I was clocking in and clocking out at one point, and I was a boss too. Let me put that out there. Wherever I planted my feet, wherever my presence was, whoever I did work for, you best believe I was a boss in there. I was a manager. I was some type of manager in there. I was running some things. I had my own department. And then guess what the universe did? Guess what spirit did? I can't keep a job. Couldn't keep a motherfucking job. And when I got to the job, I was helping. I was the people's, I was there for the people. Couldn't keep a job. Gods don't work. Gods and goddesses don't work. The only work we do is for Source, the Most High, or what you want to call Yahweh. Oh, and by the way, they say Yahweh because when you breathe, Yah. When you breathe in, when you breathe out, way. All right? That's just off topic, but I'm just saying. So I get it. You know what I mean? I've been there, I done that. So that's why I could talk like this. I could talk my shit. I could talk about, you better get your trust fund. You see, we got all of this shit. So don't worry about if you don't work, how you gonna pay your motherfucking bills. They already paid. And if you go to yourself, if you sit with self and you ask self, hey self, help me with this. Send the download, send another being my way to give me the information to help me to do these things so that it could be done. It will get done. And I get it. I've been there, you know. I've been there. You know, I was clocking in and out, you know, I was getting up, you know, hold on. I was taking it down two at a time. Let me take it on down. Let me go to sleep at this time because I got to get up in the morning. You know, I got to go on in there and I got to do my thing. So I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, like, we can't stay in that. We can't stay on that timeline. You exist on all timelines. It's a timeline out there where you are rich as fuck. Where you are that girl or you are that guy. That God, that goddess. That timeline exists. And there's also a timeline where you are poor as fuck. And you're struggling. And there's also timelines where you start off struggling and then you merge your other timeline, your rich timeline, and then you become rich on your struggle timeline. You see, free Rashad Jamal too, by the way. Free Rashad Jamal. Yeah, I said it. Because I don't see nobody shaking this motherfucking planet up like he did. I don't see nobody around here shaking this shit up like Rashad Jamal. I don't see no one around this motherfucker shaking this shit up. It's a difference. I mean, I'm looking, you know, where the gods at, huh? I'm talking about the guys that ain't afraid to stand on the front line. I'm talking about the guys that's willing to put it all on the line. The guys that understand that that's what they came here for, to protect, to lead, to get the orders from the feminine, right? And then make it happen as a masculine. Somebody asked me, what dimension am I from? Baby, I'm on all dimensions. I'm on every dimension that exists. There's not one dimension that I am not on. I am that I am. You hear me? So I hope that answers your question. What dimension am I from? I'm on all dimensions, huh? You hear me? It ain't one dimension that I ain't on. Now, what dimension do I choose to access that version of me on? That's where self-mastery comes in at. You hear me? Why do you think I got on all this red? I don't think you understand how much of a god you are. I don't think you understand who the fuck you are. I don't think you see, you don't know how far you and this avatar could really boogie. You better sit back. Get with self. Sit with self. I am everything and everything is me. I am everywhere and I am motherfucking nowhere. They said there was darkness first. Motherfucker, I come from the dark. And it's so cliche because they programmed us to be afraid of the motherfucking dark. You don't like for your lights to be off in your house. When I was a kid, I was terrified of the fucking dark. You better have a night light around this bitch. You better have a lamp around this motherfucker. You better keep the TV on. Matter of fact, keep the motherfucking kitchen light on. You know that little kitchen light that stay above the top of the stove? You motherfuckers know y'all keep that on. I come from the dark, yet we were programmed to fear the dark. I am that I am. I know that I am dark and I'm light. It's not all just love and light around this motherfucker. There's chaos. there's uncomfortability. You see, when you are uncomfortable, you should be happy about that, because uncomfortability pushes you to your greatest potential. It backs you in the corner where you have no choice but to go back to where you came, to self, which you will go back to when you leave these avatars, because you were never the avatar in the first place. You want to know who God is. You want to know who the Most High is. You want to see Source. Look in the mirror. If you want to see God, breathe. You see, it's in the breath. Life is in the breath. It ain't in the lungs. They told us it was in the lungs. Oh shit. They told us that the breath was in the lungs. That's what they told us. They told us that the breath was in the lungs. Oh, motherfucking contrary. No. Life is breath. You see, when a person leaves their avatar and that dead body is sitting in that casket, it still has lungs. The lungs is in the dirt somewhere. It's over. It's in the breath. When the breath leaves, you are done. When you first enter this realm, you take a breath. You know when the doctors take they squeeze all of that out the nostrils of the baby, and they take that, it's in the breath. Before you leave, you take that last breath. When you enter, you take your first breath. I mean, come on now. These are things that we need to see. This is what we need to focus on. I love to study self. I love to be like, why are we here? Why is my hair like this? Why is my skin like this? Why do I talk like this? Why? Where did this come from? How did this all come about? Why are we in this situation? What is going on? I'm just this is what I do. And I've been doing this since I got here. When I was a little kid. Question. I'm asking motherfucking questions. And I probably annoyed adults. They probably was like, damn, oh boy, they seen me coming. Was like, damn, here they coming. They gonna ask all these motherfucking questions. And they ask the question just like, you don't know. Because they didn't have the answers for me. Because the questions that I would question them about, they didn't have the answers. So they wanted me to be quiet. They wanted me to be quiet. You know? And I'm quite sure it was like that for you too. You got to question everything. You got to question everything. That's why they say, study thyself. And when you know thyself, you know the universe. Because you are the universe. So it ain't no need to study the universe, because you are the universe. Study yourself. Study you. When you study you, then shit. Ball game. Bingo. You sleep on yourself. We do that. We always depending on something outside of us. We always do that shit. We praying to something outside of us. Oh, let me get my prayer on. Please, can you help me, please? Can you please help me? Can you help me? Can you please help me? Can you please? You are God. You are God. You're God. You got to help yourself. We got to get off of the begging level. We was there. We did that already. How long we going to beg? How long we going to keep begging? I ain't no beggar. I've never been a beggar. I'm a boss. Royal. Divine. God. We don't beg around here. So if you enter the begging, you're on the wrong channel. You gotta go and get yours. If you come from God, right? That's one thing the majority has in common. You believe you come from God. Then how can you be a beggar? You better manifest that shit. We don't beg around here. Beg who? I know you hear that. You hear the trees? They're going crazy. We don't beg around here. You hear me? We manifest. We create. And I ain't just talking just to be talking. I don't think, I don't believe, I don't hope, I don't have faith. Motherfucker, I know. I bear witness. See, I know when to sit in the observer's chair, and I know when not to. How far can you see past the veil? Huh? I mean, can you really see? Look around. It's fourth quarter. I mean, we keep coming down here. You know, the answer, we coming quicker and faster. You hear me? We in and out of this motherfucker because we understand it's war. It's always been war. It's never not been war. When has the war stopped? You pay bills on your land. I'm gonna say that again for the ones in the back. You pay bills on your land. We've been bamboozled. That's why they told you you was brought here on shits. You get it? So you wouldn't know that this is your land. We ain't traveling on motherfucking shits. We was always here. We was always here. That's the game. Clock that T. Clock that T. We was always here. Huh? Do you get it? You gotta step up. You hear me? Claim your nationalism. Access your trust. Cut your straw man. Find your land patents. You hear me? It's in the blood. It's in the DEA. See, that's the game. They want you to think that you came from somewhere else. So you won't dig into none of that. So you won't get into that. You get me? They want you to turn the blind eye. They don't want you to get the digging. I just told you, you're a god. All is yours. Even the Cabbage Patch Kids that were created. You see, we always was here. There's a few who were not always here. They wrote themselves in the book. That's why they gave you the book. You hear me? That's why they gave us the book. They had to write themselves in the book. They wrote themselves in the history. That's why they gave us the book. We didn't always have books. We had symbols. We drew. We didn't need no books. We didn't need language. Language is low vibrational, actually. Words are low vibrational. We need words. Huh? Anything we thought. Abracadabra, motherfucker. Voila. They gave us the book. You hear me? We never use books. Why would we need books? And we're sourced in physical form. Huh? Remember, go back. You gotta go backwards, right? to move forward, you gotta go backwards a little bit. We gotta take it back a little bit. I need you to put your thinking caps on. Think about this. We never used books. Somebody said you gotta laugh and keep it moving. You said you gotta laugh and keep it moving. Laugh now, cry later, motherfucker. You hear me? You can laugh. Laugh now, cry later, motherfucker. Do I look like Bozo the motherfucking clown to you? Huh? And if you say that's what I look like, then you're looking at yourself, because I am just a mirror, motherfucker. I'ma say it again. If you look at me and you think I look like Bozo the motherfucking clown, you're talking about yourself. I'm a reflection. So be careful about how you think when you look at me. Huh? I'm the one. Not the two. Or the three. You see, to be chosen, it means to choose. You forgot about free will? Huh? It means to choose. To be chosen means to choose. You choose before you even get down here. Now, when you decide to wake up on your timeline, I can't figure that out. You know when you decided on your timeline when you wanted to wake up. It's going to happen regardless. You hear me? They know it. So while you over here thinking I'm crazy, laughing, they 10 steps ahead of you, motherfucker. Woo! I know you feel that. You hear me? You see how connected I am? But I'm crazy. They lie. Go look at your maps. Go look at your maps. They lied. This is Egypt. Why do you think these pyramids popping up out of nowhere? They told you Egypt was over there. They told you go look that way. To keep you from looking in front of you. They told you go look that way. Go that way. So you can see what was in front of you. See how they do? I gotta give them their flowers. See, when you fuck with Zeus, when you work with Zeus, and I ain't talking about the TV network either. If you know, you know. Zeus is clever. You see, because Zeus has an advantage. Zeus knows who you are and how you operate. You don't know who you are or how you operate. Look, that's the wind shaking the camera. That's the wind shaking this bitch. That's that air element. You hear me? I mean, you can act like you don't see what's going on. That's cool too. You can play along with it. Because the majority of people that are here aren't real anyway. The majority of people that are walking here, around here, are not real. So you're not going to get it anyway. I'm going to say that again for the ones in the back. I said the majority that are here are not real. They told you it was 8 billion motherfuckers on this planet. I beg to differ. And out of those 8 billion, You think everybody's real on this motherfucker? Just like they told you Antarctica is filled with ice and snow. Actually, Antarctica has all this motherfucking green mass around that bitch. It's actually beautiful around that motherfucker. But the only thing they show you is ice walls. And you can't go there. Things that make you go, A lot of this shit make me go, Just like they said, God gave his only begotten son for your sins. When God could have just simply killed Satan. You see how this shit don't add up? What story? I mean, if that's the story that you want to believe, if you want to believe his story, that's okay too. That's on you. I just told you. They rewrote the story and added them to the story. They can't tell you your story anyway. They wasn't here from the beginning. You were. You know, before the internet, we had a lot of elders around, right? Before the internet, we had elders. And the elders had a lot of stories because they bared witness. So they passed down a lot of information through word of mouth. That's how we were able to keep some of our information. I'm gonna say that again for the ones in the back. The elders. We didn't have internet. We didn't have Google. They passed it down. That's how we kept information hidden, safe, until we got crossed by each other, of course. See, me, I'm just one of those. I'm one of those, you got the right, wrong motherfucker. You hear me? I'm one of those. I'm one of those, you got the right, wrong motherfucker. I want all the smoke. Because I'm fed up. At this point, like, I'm like, what are we doing? Like, I'm one of them ones. I'm one of them. You know? I'm one of them ones that's like, you know, what we doing? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Oh, no. Oh. Hold on, I stepped on my dog. Hold on, y'all. he liked to be under me, and I didn't know that he was right here. Like, so when I went to go take a little step, alright. I'm just reading the comments. Yeah, my mistake, I did. He's alright. Yeah, he okay. He's actually like alright, where were we? Somebody's arguing in the comments. We're not here to argue, we're not here for debate. It ain't about none of that. It's for us to actually unite. You know what I'm saying? For us to unite. You know, what I got in me, you have in you. I'm no more special than you. I'm not no more powerful than anybody. We all have access to this. We all have access to this. It's just about you wanting to put in the work. Do you want to put in the work? Do you want to step up? Do you want to, you know what I'm saying? That's what this is about. It's not no one person more powerful or more bigger than this person or more knowledgeable. It's not none of that. Because we all can access that. When you hear people saying their information or you hear people giving their downloads and stuff on here, they just know how to access it. You don't. It's not that they more special than you. Nah, it ain't none of that. Alright? We're not here for that. It's not giving that. It's not giving that. I'm just here to get you to like, alright. I'm here to like get to like spark. Like to spark something in you. Like so you could look and you could be like, you know what? Oh shit, yeah, I could do that too. Like, oh shit, I got that in me too. Shit, I used to watch Rashad Jamal all the time, and I used to be like, damn, he can access this and access that. Like, I want to do that. You could do that. You know how he was giving us all them downloads and sitting with the ancestors and sitting with the Orishas and going to the Akashic Records and astral traveling and doing all of that? You could do it too. You just forgot. You forgot how to access that. And we're here to show you. You got it. It's time. What do you want to do? Which side of the coin do you choose to be on? So when you scrolling, like don't let it fear you or make you feel some type of, you know, or you like resist when you be on your phones or you see somebody like, oh, I'm chosen or they're chosen, or you be like, well, then what am I? No, they're chosen because they chose. It's not, because I think that like in this, like we missing the bigger picture, the bigger point about, oh, this one's chosen, or oh, the chosen, or chosen it. It's not something like, oh, God was like, oh, you're more special than you, and you're more special than you, so I'm going to make you chosen. No. The God in you, because you are God, said, all right, I'm going to choose at this timeline, at this time, to go ahead and go off and show that I'm chosen. Not. Woo! You see? That's how the universe works. Confirmation. No? But I don't want to be long. I did step on my dog a little bit, so I want to tend to him for a little bit. He's cool, but I just want to make sure, you know, because he a tough mother lover. So he ain't going, even if he hurt, he not going to let you know that. Like, he going to act like he, you know what I'm saying? That's just the masculine in my dog, you know what I'm saying? So, I do want to just kind of like see if he cool, because even though he act cool, you know how men do, you know, I'm fine, I'm alright. You I'm alright. And be hurt like motherfucker, you know, in the cut. They be hurt like motherfucker. So I'm just tending my dog for a little bit just to make sure he cool. And I'll be back on later. I love y'all. Keep your heads up. We in here. We gotta stick together. Like, we gotta do this together. You know, yes, it's a solo journey to a certain point. Okay? Yes, you're gonna get in your journey and you're gonna be solo like a motherfucker to a certain point. Then when it comes to a time line that we get on, we have to unite. It is no longer a solo situation. You can get out this motherfucker. You can act like you can be by yourself if you wanna. It's gonna come a time where we all have to go ahead and get it on together. We gotta connect. And we don't gotta be all, you know, I don't want to, like, how do I say this? Like a kumbaya type shit? Nah, but we all got to be on the same page. Like, we all got to be moving about. You get me? Excuse me, I'm just watching my dog. I don't really like to take the camera and do this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on this, you know, I got to just see. Like, I don't even know how to pick the camera anyway. Say hey, y'all. Say hey, y'all. Well, maybe he not feeling y'all either. You know. But yeah, so my baby, if y'all look on my page, he got into a car accident like 2-3 months ago. And they talking about he got to get rid of his leg and all this goofy shit. No, we ain't doing that. Oh, look, I'm gonna scroll the picture over. This is, y'all know who this is. I ain't gonna say no names. Y'all know who this is in this picture. Y'all know who this is. Come on now. Alright. Anyway, I'm going to get off here for now. I will be back. I love y'all. It's time. Peace. Make sure your pieces is like this together. Peace used to be like this when we were separated, but now peace is like this. We together. You need gods and goddess. It's not just a feminine thing. It's not just a masculine thing. You need both. All right? You need the men and you need the women. Okay? Because that's the way we chose for it to be. Yes, there was a time where it was just feminine. I'm just got to be honest with you fellas. It was all feminine around this bitch. And we can get into that on another, you know what I'm saying, when I visit you guys again, we'll get into that. All right? However, through the process, it is not just feminine here anymore. Okay? We decided, all right, we want that man. We want the son. So we got him. The men, the gods are here. So we just got to help them out. You know? We got to help them see that. You came from mama. You came from mama. You know? So yeah, with that being said, keep your heads up. Let's go. We in here. We doing our thing. I got to go tend to my dog just to make sure I butter him up and make sure he's fine. And yeah. Peace.